once you understand how the body works, and then you look at our society and you're like, wow, we're doing everything to age ourselves and like form the way we're going to form. And you don't have to, but we use it or lose it is a real thing. I always say that, but it's like, it's crazy to look at the world like that. But that's a rare thing to analyze because not a lot of people care about that because the medical world is very reactive. And it's sad because we change lives every single day. And, you know, I read in your bio too, where it talked about the reason why you do it is to, you know, people come up to you and say, hey, I got better. Like, you see people's relationships get better. You see everyone connect more because they're more themselves. They're not taking pills because they're in pain, becoming drug addicts because they're taking pain pills. So it makes me happy to see you curious and things like that for so long, because you had a lot working against you, you know, just like psychology and things like that, where we didn't think there was a career in that because we've been conditioned in a way that doesn't want to highlight what we could do, you know, in the future as far as like preventative things with psychology. People don't know themselves enough to know what's happening. So it's really crazy. Human psychology is the biggest thing that has been like the most growth in my career, I feel, because without someone understanding your knowledge is nothing.
Yeah.
So you probably get a lot of deer in headlight looks, and you have to modify what you're saying because the person doesn't understand it. So.
Or they're not ready for it.
Yes.
I think that's the most unfortunate part, like to your point of that curiosity, is it's really, really hard to see the secondary and tertiary effects of the things we do on a day-to-day basis. It's easy to say, I fell off that bar, put my arm down, blew my shoulder. But people always look for those direct lines, and then when they go to the doctors and they don't look at the way they've been breathing, the way they've been walking, the way they've been sitting, the way they've been talking, the things they've been consuming, the TV that they're watching, like all of those elements are what drive the vast majority of our positive and negative outcomes. But people don't understand that. It's hard to say, oh, it's actually a drastic shift in the way you approach your entire life. You know, and fortunately in the point I'm in my career now, because I don't spend a ton of time interacting with clients and I get to be a lot more picky with the people I work with, I kind of set that as a standard. Like, look, if you want to have conversations with me and work with me, you have to be willing to drastically change a lot of things, because I don't have the time to be able to guide you. There's plenty of people, and I don't think those people should be left behind that aren't ready for that.
Right.
It's just not where I am in my career to be able to like start with the smallest possible thing, knowing that we're probably not going to really see a drastic change in your life for the next 10 years.
Right.
But you're not ready for that. You're so not ready to even hear about how your drinking or your binge TV is impacting these things. But that's such a challenge for me because I'm so passionate about it. And
but that can help them get ready.
Yeah.
You saying no to them, because people are always like, but I'm giving you money. I'm like, yeah, but you're not. Yeah, but we're not on the same level. I'm the same way, where I'm like, you're going to take more from me soul-wise than I have to give. And where I say, I'm chasing my tail.
Yeah.
So I don't want to just catch up. Like I can get you to where you're superhuman. So going from like injury level to elite level, because you just take the body, you figure out what's going on, and you coordinate things to make things more efficient. And usually when the brain is uncoordinated, it's uncoordinated in every single thing you do in your day. So you have a lot working against you, and I'm like, I can't just catch up to the same thing every single week. It's draining, and it's like you said, it's not worth your time, because you know how you can help someone. So it's like, it's a fine line.
Yeah.
But that to your point about just they're not ready for it, you saying no to them could strike their ego enough to where they could be like, well, he might know what he's talking about. Let me explore that. And then it can really make a change. Yeah,
I tell people that. Like, people ask for a diet plan because they want to lose weight or a workout program. And I'm like, you're coming to the wrong guy. There's a million people who can, if all you want is a 3-day-a-week workout plan, I can promise you won't get to where you want to be, because I know what you're asking me for. And you're not asking me for a little guidance on working out. You're asking me for a little guidance on working out because you want to lose 100 pounds and change this and this. And I always tell them, like, until you're ready to let go of the person that you are today, you're never going to have that success, and I'm not the right person to help you. But when you're ready, I'm happy to help guide that path. But for now, if all you're looking for is a workout program, let me refer you to somebody that, a trainer who's new in their career, who doesn't understand all of this stuff, and they're still looking at the lens you're looking at, and they'd be perfectly willing to write you a workout plan or give you some basic nutrition advice.
Thrive in it.
And that might be the first step in that direction. And again, it might take you 10 years to navigate this, but just like the people who come see you. They've seen every specialist, they've seen every person, they've tried everything, every protocol, and they haven't had success. And now they're ready to say, you ready to do this work? Right? I'm not going to handhold it through you. I'm not going to fix you when you come here. I'm going to help you, and you're going to have to do a bunch of work along the way, and we're going to change your beliefs and your thought process and all of those things, and that's going to help get you to success. But you have to have tried a lot of things and failed over the last 10 years to be willing to put in the amount of effort it's going to take to really push to that next level.